I know, you're as tired of this as I am. I'm not joking. I am joking, but I'm not really me. Welcome to...
Here we go again with
Yeah.
somebody else because you got a total poke nerd and somebody's like, nah, I don't want to play another version while I'm still doing Gen 1 stuff. I don't want to play, Fire Red, even though it's pretty much almost a complete remake, pound for pound, of this original. With just updated move pools, the vent of abilities, anything Gen 2 and Gen 3 brought to the table was all that was put into Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah, fair point. Welcome back to Pokemon Blue. The last time I played this was a long time ago, and we're rebooting it, because I'm not giving up on a playthrough, even though I've now, by this point, got technically 3 playthroughs of Pokemon started on this channel.
This exact generation!
I really want to complete one. Right?
Unfortunately, you also got the complete Poke Nerd who will probably break down every single Pokemon in existence.
I'm alright with that. So we got Olivia here. Hey Olivia, you must be... I bet my own character sprites look at me going, oh shit, what are you
Your own
doing?
character sprites looking at us like, why am I'm clearly a dude, why are you giving me a girl's name?
Hey, 10 years old, you may look like that, maybe. I don't know. Don't. By the way,
Don't worry. I mean, the thing is, just to clarify, I had always, until I was able to play the female trainer, always named the dudes in Gen anyway.
that's true. That's how
Because we didn't get the female trainers until Crystal.
By the way, you're the rival.
Okay.
This is the ultimate battle. You'll be facing yourself, but you'll be facing me while you're helping me defeat yourself. You see? You see?
You might as well go pick Bulbas. No, wait, actually, don't do that.
I might as well scream, "You're not me!" every time we fight. Well, you should say that every time we fight you. Again.
No, because then I don't want Shadow Gen to come about.
Shadow Jet? Wonder what her theme would be. I mean, I know one of the people in Persona 4
You seem to
turns
forget
into...
the rules, screaming "You're not me" when somebody claims.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. We're playing the up-to-date
Yeah.
SNES. Yeah. Don't you want to play the SNES?
I mean, the SNES has some good titles.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
the first one I can think of, actually I can think of a few that comes to mind.
what can
Mega Man X, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. I know there's a few more. Oh, Super Mario World.
Super Metroid? Yeah, that's one. Super Metroid.
I think so. Yeah. The Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
And those are the ones I can think of right off the top of my head. Some of them do record. I can't believe I forgot Super Mario.
Well, if you're a fan of Japanese games, you could say all the original Super Robot Wars games. You could say, if you like music and like racing, you could say Rock and Roll Racing. If you like side-scrolling Japanese games, First Samurai.
Oh wait, I do remember another. Wait, was that an SNES title? Oh crap! Now I can't remember.
What was?
And then I just realized, you named me after Gary Oak. Now I'm gonna be a jerk.
Hey, you're gonna be the most stylish jerk in history. Don't worry about it. Your hair can pierce the heavens. Don't let it trouble you.
I'm pretty sure other people's hairs can pierce the heavens better than Gary Oak's.
He can have 10 badges at once in a game where at that point he'd only have 7.
And Gary Oak can also drive a convertible at the age of 10.
Yeah.
And have cheerleaders who look like they're at least 18 years old.
I don't know what it is, but I know I always make jokes about karaoke, and people have for a long time. I think the cooler one though was definitely Blue, but in Pokemon Adventures. Who out there has read Pokemon Adventures? I hope some of you have.
Just to note that the Pokemon Adventures thing is, and in games where he is addressed as Blue, in Japan he's noted as Green.
Yes, that's true, because when you do an image search for cool stuff and you search Blue, you will not get the Japanese karaoke turning up. You have to find Green. Green is who he is, which means that technically...
Or you have to go look up his Japanese name, Shigeru.
Wait,
Shigeru.
What is his Japanese name?
I think it's Jaden.
I thought it'd be the Japanese for Green then. Oh.
No, because I'm talking about the anime at this point.
Oh. Shigeru.
Shigeru. Because Ash is, interesting enough, Ash's Japanese name is Satoshi.
That's a good...
You should totally know who he's named after, if you know your Pokemon background. He's actually named after the creator of Pokemon, Satoshi Tajiri.
Thank you for being here, because I genuinely did not know that. I genuinely didn't know that, but that's a touch. Ash has got a cool name, actually. Or is Japanese.
Yeah, Ash actually was named after the creator of Pokemon. I think as was Gary, too, was one of the people behind some of the Pokemon stuff. And also a fun fact, Satoshi Tajiri created Pokemon as a means to just kind of collect things.
Oh. So basically what you're saying is that he wanted a game like Banjo-Kazooie, but until Banjo-Kazooie came out, he had to make this game.
I mean, basically, and this is just from what I've heard, is Satoshi Tajiri created Pokemon since he liked collecting bugs and stuff. I guess I should go a little bit into the starters. So you're right now on Squirtle.
Mm-hmm.
Squirtle is considered to be like the middle ground road. Because Squirtle will, be average and then split off to be split his stats towards defenses.
Oh.
Although since this is Gen 1, I'm not sure if Squirtle's special, which would be special attack and special defense, I don't know if that's going to be on the higher side or the lower side. I don't know what the special turned into was special attack or special defense in later games. But Squirtle's going to be more of a defensive type.
Before you continue, do you want to briefly talk about the wonders that are Gen 1 compared to every other gen? Let's hear Jen talk about Gen. Continue.
Anyway, I'm going to kind of work the comparison. Charmander here is considered to be the hardest path, because it's fire type, weakness against the first two gyms. Metal Claw wasn't a technique here in Gen 1, so your best bet was Ember and hope for Burn if you didn't have a Pokemon that could attack. With the first gym, and the second gym, you gotta have something better. Cool, fun fact about the evolved form Charizard, which will specialize more in having good special attack and decent speed, and become a fire flying. Charizard can't learn fly until a yellow version.
Wait, what?
Charizard can't learn fly in Pokemon Blue.
But he has wings.
Yeah, he could not learn HMO2 fly until yellow version. And then you got Bulbasaur, which is considered to be the easiest path, being the weakness of the first two gyms and can resist the third and the fourth. It does not actually hit its first very crippling weakness until you get to Gym 5, 6, and 5 or 6, depending on if you do Koga first or Sabrina first. It would be Sabrina, and then Blaine. And out of the 7 gyms, Bulbasaur also has the unique stat of, no other Pokemon as a starter starts out with 2 types besides Bulbasaur, being Grass Poison.
Huh.
Venusaur leans a little bit more towards having a very good special stat. And can learn some various different moves. So it is pretty much up to you. So you're gonna pick Squirtle, okay.
We're going to pick Squirtle because I've been playing these games based on how I would have done it when I'm a little kid. Oh, it's Pokemon Blue, so I must play with the water Pokemon then.
My logic, and it's always been my logic, when I play games, now granted, the exception is Gen 5, but I've always picked the Fire starter first. Gen 5 is a notable exception because I didn't like the idea of a Fire Pig. So I first, unfortunately, everybody was having poor Tepig, was ending up with the nicknames like Bacon, Ham, Breakfast, and my personal favorite, Maple Bacon.
That sounds sinfully delicious.
And then I come to find out that Emboar is probably the worst one out of the three. Then again, the Gen 5 starting, all three of them are not that great.
Nice. By the way, that's the words of Professor Oak there. If you face a wild Pokemon, you can fight it. Legend amongst professors there, Professor Oak.
And let me put it this way, in my personal opinion, out of the three Kanto starters, I like Bulbasaur the best in actuality, but I have done plenty of playthroughs with Charmander.
Oh, really?
Squirtle is the one I end up using the least, but it's usually either Charmander or Bulbasaur.
By the way...
But I prefer Bulbasaur if I had a choice of picking. If I had to pick, and I had to pick which one was the best, I'd pick Bulbasaur.
By the way, why do you want to fight me, Jen? Why are you doing this? God!
Tutorial, it would be in Fire Red and Leaf Green, this would actually be a tutorial fight.
Really?
Yes. Professor Oak would interrupt you at every single damn step and tell you, okay, this is how you do damage, this is how you use items, this is how you do X, Y, and Z.
Oh, wait. This is
Critical
also...
hits also happen a lot more frequently in Gen 1 than in any other generation, or at least it feels that way.
Really?
Then again, there are a lot of messed up mechanics in this game.
Why did Bulbasaur suddenly get quicker?
Speed ties.
Speed
You both
ties?
have the same tie. You both have the same speed stat. So then RNG determines who goes first in the event of a speed tie.
Oh goodness. Now,
You do have a potion.
now most
You're probably
people...
hoping not to use that, though.
What I only discovered the other day is that I thought the potion in the PC was a nice little bonus. What I didn't realise is that's actually in case that sort of stuff happens. So in the first battle, if you need to heal, then you use that potion.
Especially since you've been growled quite a bit, so your attack stat is down.
Yes, and that sucks. But we won. Haha, Jen! That shows you! Now thanks, Jen, for helping me out. Oh, this is gonna get interesting.
You have a pretty decent defense stat right now. I saw it become 14 defense, which is not bad.
Can we say, by the way, the immortal line, "What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon." By the way, Bulbasaur feeling really shitty when Jen says that. Really, really shitty. It's like, oh, what?
Gary Oak, hey, at least Gary Oak is not a future rival. He's not as bad as Silver.
Oh yeah, Silver's in the next game, and he's quite bad.
Silver is what I consider to be... First of all, he's my favorite one because of all the character development he gets.
Yes.
I mean, the next closest person to him is Hue and Black 2 White 2.
Oh, really? I haven't played Black 2 White 2. It's the only Pokemon I know that has a direct numerical sequel.
Direct sequel.
Yeah, that isn't.
Yeah, I mean, this one is actually a lot more direct than Gold, Silver, and Crystal. But I do love Silver because yeah, free potion right there. I do have to check. There's one thing I'm curious about because how the stores are.
Oh.
if the Viridian City store will actually. So what do we got here?
A Rattata, the rattiest.
Oh God, Rattata. Rattata sucks. That's all I need to say.
I will say, by the way, I will be catching every Pokemon because that's the point. That's how we roll. Now
this isn't a half Nuzlocke, dude.
Why'd
I just call you dude?
Look, I'll say, I'm gonna put this out there, alright? I'm gonna put this out there, and we're gonna discuss this. I am from a very poor school of thought in which I will train everyone I get up to an equal level because I want everyone to be good. Whereas a lot of my friends, let me finish this. A lot of my friends are from the school of, oh, you're babying them. Oh, you're babying them. Ugh. You know what I mean. Every Fire Emblem player you've met has either that school of, I'm gonna train everyone I can, or no, these people. Oh,
level 7. Do you get bubble at 7 or 9? Oh, those are not bad stats. 13, 15, 13, 14.
Alright, well, on the question of what I just raised, how do you play Pokemon?
It's not bad for level 7.
Let's hear how you play Pokemon. How do you go about it?
I usually, it depends on if it's my first time playing a Pokemon game or if it's second or later. First time playing a game, I usually explore around and see what Pokemon are available, and then I just kind of base my team off of that.
Really? So you're someone who, if I was that mind of, I will get what I need from here, and then I'm not gonna, for the rest of the game, that's it. This is my team right here.
I mean, I basically kind of put things with an open mind. It's like, what is in this game? What is available in this game? What's available? And really in the order of, do I really want to use that Pokemon too? In later games, once I know what everything is, I start building a team a little bit more and have a team set from the get-go. Depending on the playthrough.
I like
If I'm playing something like a Nuzlocke, that's a lot more free-forming. But I've never completed a Nuzlocke. I failed a few.
Now, for those who don't know, a Nuzlocke playthrough is a very interesting way of playing a game such as Pokemon that you've played quite a bit, and as so many Pokemon games are basically the same game, but with new graphics and new stories, why not you tell us then, good old Jen, about Nuzlocke and what it is?
Well, actually a long explanation. Nuzlocke are actually from the person who created the Nuzlocke comic, called Hard Mode, where they have basically 2 rules. You must catch the first Pokemon in each route, and you cannot if you fail, you lose your chance for the Pokemon in that route. But it's when Pokeballs are available to you. The second is, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and must be either released or put in the PC storage to never be accessed again. Those are the 2 main rules.
Yeah, that's not what I'll be doing, because that sounds tedious for me. That's a difference, I guess. A lot of people I know like a hard mode. I just like I am basically on the graph of flow. I am sitting in the fun entertainment part of it, and eating soft cheese. That's what I'm doing. Whereas
but I've done various other things. Such as monotype playthroughs. In Fire Red I've done a Poison and a Fire Mono, where you play all the Pokemon basically have to be of one, at least if they have two types, one of their types must be of the type we're playing as. An even funnier one is I've seen playthroughs where it's called Monocolor, where you have to play with Pokemon of a certain color.
Ooh.
Okay, there's Bubble.
There's Bubble. Hi, Bubble. How's it going? By the way, a little tidbit I've learned about this. Sorry about that, everyone, a little bit of an interruption there, but we're back now. Turns out, not only can Goku master the power of instant transmission, but so can parents. So, there you go. It's another way of saying my dad came in. But one thing I wanted to note here is that a long time I tried seeing if you could get a Pokemon to spawn in this area, and I think because of the fact that Professor Oak is an event that occurs there, I've never had a Pokemon encounter happen here. So this may look like wild grass, but nothing happens. Nothing. That's information. We have to go up here, by the way, and give Oak his parcel. Sorry, there might actually be lower sound as well now, but we are ending this bit with giving Oak his parcel.
Parcel.
I keep saying parcel. I'm not sure what a parcel is. I just know that it's given to other people, in a way.
I'm like, it's P-A-R. It's like, are you just ignoring the R?
I think, by the way, they never mentioned this custom Pokeball again, and I have a theory that I remember reading.
It's a bit of a big fan theory. Is they think that is the GS ball.
The GS ball. I love the GS ball. I don't know what it is.
Except we never figured out what the GS ball is, either in the game or the anime. Because in the anime, it gets given to Kurt at Azalea Town, and we never hear about it again.
I thought the GS ball stood for Gold Silver Ball. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was pretty cool though.
Yeah, but the GS ball came into the way of existence before Johto was conceived.
Really? Maybe it was
yeah,
like a
this came in during some part of anime filler, really.
Oh,
because this was during the Orange Islands arc. The start of the Orange Islands arc, and then near the end.
Now,
yeah,
I do want you around to explain, because after we're gonna begin next time. By the way, I'm gonna go grab the town map first. But we're gonna talk about the Orange Islands, because I thought they were cool, but you've never seen them in a game. You've seen the Sevi Islands. I mean, we all know about the fucking Sevi Islands, but the Orange Islands, that's a fascinating bit of Pokemon trivia for next time. So we're gonna grab the town map from Daisy?
Yes, her name is Daisy.
And she's gonna be like, yo, it's a town map, sucker. Not
yes, here's your town map, even though Gary somehow told her not to give you one.
Because, you know what Gary's like, and we're gonna have a sleep. I was nearly gonna say sleep with mother, but that would have been terrible. So, she's gonna say, yeah, but there's only one bed in the house, so we have to worry. And we're gonna save. We're gonna see you next time for more Pokemon Blue. I was Olivia.
And I'm Jen. As soon as this older file stuff erasing, blah 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 blah.
Now saving. See you next time for less worrying incestuous conspiracy theory. Bye!